with most of it. Amphibious upgrading, so that would be special armor, Marines and naval infantry. We don't build any of those. Jungle unit trading. Oh, well, that would actually be pretty decent. Put that one in the research queue. 200 plus to take the research. No biggie, yeah. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Absolutely nothing to worry about. And then the strength upgrades. But we're not going to do the strength upgrades, I don't think. We don't have that massive amount of manpower. Right, so did we get any of the... No, we still don't have the headquarters in a way to build them. Or, like, get them from the decision. Which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Oh man, there was basically no one from the Italians on here. Are they really fighting? Oh, cruiser hull optimization, excellent. I mean, yeah, they did get across the river there. They're probably fighting in Palermo, or they might be attacked pretty heavily in Bulgaria. Double secondary guns. I'm just looking for the file for the HQ edition, did not find it, so can't help on that regard. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's not really that important. Like, it still gives us a bit of bonuses regardless. So even just researching the text is still going to be okay. Maybe miners don't have access to them. Could be. Although I have a suspicion that I may have had some of those as the Communist China, so that might not be the case, but it was probably in a different version, so there may have been some changes in there. But again, like, it's not going to be the end of the world. So how is India going? Oh, they managed to get across the river here, but at the same time Japanese have taken a province over here. So it's going a bit back and forth. There's a massive amount of rebellions going on in India, but at the same time... Oh, no, they're still occupying some of the British lands there, but I think Afghanistan is not going to be long for this world. Cruiser surface search radar advance and cruiser air search radar advance. Excellent. Should be getting quite a bit of interceptors soon. And I'm pretty sure that it is this group, actually, that is part of that. That was for the bombers, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's gonna be... Yeah, seems like it's the same group. We have events for Communist China rather than the tech. Some miners do get them, not all because they thought it may not be worth it, who knows. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of potential reasons why they might not show up. You know what? Yeah, we'll give one division at the reserve at least there. We'll slowly start manning the border. Are we... Okay, we don't have a lot of extra in production right now. I'm pretty sure as soon as we start getting some of those planes, then the cost of all of the planes is going to drop quite drastically. Oh, submarine damage control advance. Speak of the devil. Got a bit of fighters in here. We'll put in another group of fighters or interceptors down here. Under the Bucharest headquarters. We are actually slowly recuperating. Oh, actually. Now that we don't have the... Oh. Right, now that we don't have the land production focus, our monthly manpower has dropped by like 4. Which, okay, 4 per month isn't that massive, but over time it does... Well, it is quite a bit in the end. I think Sicily is currently the most active front. Like, something that we need to be paying attention. Oh. Right, it looks like France hasn't surrendered again. Well, there it goes. I did mention it, I suppose. So now the British are going to have to reconquer all of that, but hey, America's managed to take the Bulgaria back once more. Wonder... They haven't done any landings over here. Hey, we got a nickel surplus. No entirely sure how we got that, but... Sure. We're going to fight a prototype advance. Wait, no, we haven't lost IC, so that's not the problem. I wonder, is that... Oh, there's no nickel in Finland. Well... I'll take it. Can I actually expand that then? I can... Oh, we can invest in the synthetic rubber. That just takes crude oil, so that's basically nothing. There is an event for the Finland to get the nickel now. That's good. I just wonder if I can... No, it doesn't give me the option yet, but maybe there is going to be an option later on for me to expand that. I had a suspicion that I might have been that. And this time, at least, the hunch was correct. There's 2 more fighters for Czechoslovakia. We'll put a little bit in Poland and all that. Like we... Oh! Germany is building the experimental nuclear reactor as well. Interesting. An ability in twin-engine planes. So this war might evolve into a full-blown nuclear war eventually. Well, I kind of hope it wouldn't, but we'll see. It probably will. Right, is that... No, that's Danish submarines. I was like, wait a minute, is USA bringing submarines down here? I mean, technically, they probably could. I don't think they'd be sinking a lot of things, though. But they could. Now, we do have the extra divisions for the core for Denmark, but at the same time, we know how bad the supply situation there is. There's no point sending them in until we are ready for war. Or about to declare the war. And this time, wait for the ships to actually make it back before declaring. Is that... Yeah, that's the last one for that particular wing. Now, what I was looking around earlier, I noticed that the AI tends to put their fighter or air wings to wings of 3, which I suppose might be fairly good for the kind of effectiveness of the planes. Like, the more they are, or more wings they are, the more stacking penalty they'll have. So I don't know, it might be worthwhile. Oh, battleship advance. So how expensive are the battleships? 23.19. So actually the difference isn't much. Oh wow, actually the battleship is faster to build. I'm a bit surprised by that. It is more expensive to build, but it is faster. Plus it does give it a little bit more practicals. I mean, yeah, it's about a full month. Not that we're going to build them. But as an option, it is quite an intriguing one. For sure. Oh, we can get some more light aircraft factories. Yes, please. Armor casting, extra white tanks, excellent. We're going to get some more planes, and then the interceptor. I think this is going to be put into the... We did start building up a air wing, didn't we? Or another bomber wing somewhere, so I think we're going to put that in... Oh, yeah, you can go to Vienna. I could actually just combine it into that wing. Sure. It may lower the distance that they can go a little bit, but at the same time giving a dedicated fighter into that is probably not a bad idea. Oh right, the tanks. Yes, light armor, medium armor, immediately to be researched. We didn't get the tracks again, but that's... We'll get to that eventually. So once we get the medium to level 5... Oh right, I didn't actually start researching these. I'm going to put in the medium velocity gun. The medium velocity gun level 3 and medium armor level 5. So once we get both of those, we can get the high velocity gun, which is going to unlock the heavy AT, and then it's also going to start unlocking some of the medium tank, I think, or the medium tank destroyers and all that sort of stuff. Oh, right, and the assault gun and the infantry support tank. All of that under research. The infantry support tank is probably something that we should put to the top, because we do have several of them. So that's going to be good if we can keep it up to date, more or less. It would make quite a difference in combats. Oh, and another rebellion in Turkey. Some more interceptors. Yeah, the heavy AT are really good. Yeah, they come a bit late. I mean, I suppose it kind of makes sense, because at that point there was already starting to be quite heavy tanks in the combat, and there was kind of the realization that, hey, we need something much, much heavier than what we have right now. So it kind of makes sense that they arrive late, at least like from historical perspective, of course. From something that we've been doing here, it may have made sense to be arriving a lot sooner. Again, just Hitler being down here, it's just so tempting to just surround it and destroy, but it's actually quite difficult to destroy. Looks like, yeah, we're still getting about 25 manpower per month. As we get some more techs, that might grow even faster once more. Who thought 88 would serve as 80? Yeah, exactly. And sadly for Germany, during the late war, they needed all the 88s back in Germany to fight against Allied bombers, so they didn't really have those on the Eastern Front that much. Oh, and we lost nickel. Surplus. Are we getting... Oh, that was probably nickel that we were buying, so we don't have that one anymore. But at least we still have a bit of nickel. Okay, heat. I've gotten that one. Oh, was there another rebellion by chance? Oh, I was trying to move in there, so we had a bit of a scuffle. That's all. And cruiser medium anti-air artillery is now ahead of time. Yeah, it's 1945 tech. So it is a little bit ahead of time, I do admit. When did we get the pocket battleship level 2? That's 10th of March. Why is our cruiser practical now? 3.6. So if we were to build, say, pocket battleship, that would still be increased the build time a little bit. I think with the next extra level, well, it's not going to have an impact on that necessarily, but it is going to make it slightly less expensive. I mean, it's already 6.05, so it is already better. A little bit better, not by much, but should be alright. Submarine crew training advance. It's a level 2, so we can get the submarine damage control research once more. That's probably not a bad idea. Although the submarine survivability in this... Oh, wow, there's a bit of a rebellion in China. All the Japanese occupied China. And looks like... Oh, yeah, the British are starting to push the Japanese back quite a bit in here. Which is, well, a little bit at least. Which is quite fine. And I have a feeling that Afghanistan is going to fall soon. Also, AA cruisers. 1940 techs. Requirement is a 1942 tech. Yeah, some of those requirement years don't exactly line up. Another good example is actually the high-density alloys. Like the previous one, it's like, what, 1940 tech? But you need to have the 1941 rare material refining technique to get that. So it's like, yeah, no. So there's really not that much Germans on the front line here. I wonder what they're up to. Must be doing something. Probably doing another landing somewhere in Northern Ireland or something. All we know. Okay, that's a light bomber. Let's put that in Budapest. A bit further away, but that should be alright. Apparently we need a bit of upgrades. I wonder why. So yeah, that is all the light bombers that we have underway. Why is the... Oh wow, it's only 3.5 IC per wing of interceptors now. And how quickly are they made? 122 days. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's about 4 months. Commanders aircraft design. Okay, that's definitely ahead of time. But the extra surface dissection is quite nice and does give artillery a bit more combined arms bonus. That's quite nice. Oh, manganese shortage. Oh, right, actually. Yeah, we need to buy the manganese. You know what? We're going to buy some from Soviet Union. Keep them happy as well. Although it doesn't actually increase relations with them. Although, let's have a look. Is there anyone that would be willing to... Italy might be willing to buy some supplies from us. I'm just more looking to sell to the Soviets if possible, but I don't think that's going to be an option. Especially since they have a deficit of 10 money per day. Oh, but hey, chromite mine is online, and zinc mine is online. I don't think we necessarily want to invest too much right now, because we are going to have some expenses soon enough. US may buy. True, they might. I'll give it a shot. Offer trade agreement. Oh yeah. Like 5 suppliers each trade. Facing advance, delay, and diversion. And more interceptors. We got some room in Vienna, so I'm just putting another wing there. So the amount of planes that we now have is certainly going up quite quickly. I mean, we've got 32 interceptor / fighter bomber wings. It's still not enough to fight the Germans. The higher the relations, the less they will pay you for the supply. Yeah, true, but at the same time, it's just mostly trying to increase relations with them. That's all. Not really looking to make a massive amount of money necessarily. But like, if I could get to, I don't know, 200 relations with USA, I could get some lend-lease from them against Ecuador. While we build up against the Axis, that might be alright. I'm pretty sure that they won't lend-lease to me yet. Because we're not fighting the same enemy, and we're not in the same faction. I mean, yeah, it would be funny if they did, but I'm pretty sure that they won't. When is the time that we can... Okay, in 20th we can ask again. Actual Air Command, Naval Air Targeting. That one is certainly something that we can cancel, and that's actually also something we can cancel, and that one. Just trying to make sure that there's not that much research going on. Okay, so now the tank build speed is a little bit better again. 19 light aircraft factories is already quite a few. Oh yeah, the planes are again a tiny bit cheaper. I'm gonna get getting some destroyers soon as well. Heavy armor forging. Snowfall. Yeah, we got a bit of extra in production. Is that so? An armor plate thickness goes up. That is probably ahead of time. It is a little bit. Actually, what are the... Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the model names haven't really updated. There's a T4 as the armor battalion, and then there's the Renault R35 for the regiment. Light armor is just generic by now. So we do actually have a bit of extra in production, that is true. You know what, since we're still focusing on the interceptors anyway, or the aircraft anyway this year, I'm just going to build another 2 sets of interceptors. Which, honestly, at that point is supposed to be enough so that we're going to have some wings in reserve and all that, and we might be able to stop their constant bombardment. Now there's Z1s. Well, I don't know. Close air support prototype advance, excellent. Oh right, yeah, we're going to start researching these. Excellent. We did get the single engine fighter quite recently, didn't we? Mountain unit training goes up. Excellent. And another light bomber going to Budapest. But yeah, we should have a pretty decent amount of battlefield interdiction. I suppose the transport planes haven't returned yet. Oh yeah, they haven't. Okay, we do have the destroyer though. I'm not entirely sure where we're going to put that. I'm just going to put another fleet in Athens, I think. Oh right, we got the second cruiser fleet. That needs to be upgraded or promoted so it can actually command 5 ships. And then this one, just assign under Bucharest headquarters. We've got a bit of extra in here. You know what? I could get some more frigates. Sure. And at this stage, I think I'm going to get another regular infantry corps as well. Like, the regular infantry corps already has a piercing attack of 34. Isn't bad. Right, I wanted to wait for the transport to return, so I don't need to fiddle around with that. Now we should be able to assign it. Yep. So that's going to allow us to transport a bit more supplies in here. Hopefully making sure that we are actually accumulating some supplies here, although because it's up to the Danes, that might actually not happen. Oh, and where's these 3? Going to Athens. And now we need to wait for the transports again, because they just left. Swiss want to buy some energy from us, which is fine by me. And there we go, that's the 4th transport plane to the group there. I want to get some interceptors down here as well. Which I suppose we should be getting... Yeah, we're going to get some in April at least. And then in May... Yeah, we're getting a lot of planes, which is probably fine in the grand scheme of things, to be fair. The list of air units is starting to grow long, although it's not quite as long as the naval units yet. Got quite a few various fleets. Because we have been building a bit of ships then, over time here. Air Force headquarters advanced, so pretty strength, but it does give the organization morale for pretty much all the planes. That is good. It doesn't give the budget bomber prototype and medium bomber prototype advance. It's gonna be a bit more upgrades, I suppose, then. Although we don't have actually all that many of either one of those, really. Wait a minute. Oh, right. Wait, no, we're probably going to be getting 2 calls of infantry first. Romanian pilot. Where's the snow is over? Oh, and the Americans are pushing back the Italians again. Wow, that is one heck of a battle for Sicily. Resource production, I think I might do that one again. Although it does mean that there might be some more rebellions. Just keeping the production practical up a little bit, I think it's worthwhile. Advanced armor designs, excellent. That goes up, and yeah, we're going to get a few more wings. And in less than a week, we're going to get the level 2 pocket paddle ship. So we're... Oh, wartime fiscal. I think we're going to go with the low yield bonds right now. The reason is quite simple. We just need the national unity to go up a little bit faster. I know there's not going to be the best amount of money or anything like that, but right now we've still got okay amount of money, not enough to necessarily buy everything. Actually, one thing that I'm wondering, because we are still slowly drifting towards the Allies, but now that we are a bit further away from the others, the kind of vectors mean that we're not really going much up anymore. Yeah, we are almost at 80, which means that we can get the heavy industry thing, which, if I remember correctly, does give us a bit more.